Hey everyone, today I want to show you how to optimize your website for SEO. Two ways to do this, but before I jump into this, I just want to share about SEO. So for those of you who are like, SE what? Basically, SEO stands for search engine optimization, and what this complicated series of words mean is that you want to make sure that your website contains the right words so that Google, because Google will scan your website, Google can refer your website to the people who are looking for what you have to offer, your products and services. The way we search for products and services and people today is through Google, and it happens through words. And so when people search for a business consultant for entrepreneurs, Google is actually going to scan what's on the internet and take the websites that have these words and have content that is related to this. I mean, it's more complicated than this. I'm very much simplifying, and will show it to that person who's looking for that service. So if you're selling soap for sensitive skin, you want your website to have the words that are connected to these words a lot. Obviously, don't repeat soap for sensitive skin all over your website, because Google is smart enough now to know when people are fishing for terms, but just make sure that you're using terms that your potential customers will understand. For example, in my case, for the get-go, the way I refer to my program is a mentorship program for starting entrepreneurs, a mentorship program to get people going. However, in my mind, I call myself a commercial strategist, but I never ever use these words in my website, because no one will literally type, I am looking for a commercial strategist. People type, I'm looking for a business coach, I'm looking for a coach to get me going, or a mentorship program. So you really want to use the words that your ideal customer is going to use when he or she types their search on Google. So this is what's up about SEO. I have an entire module about this in the Get Go, the mentorship program. If you want to learn more about this, just let me know. But back to our thing here. So on top of optimizing your content in the website so that it refers or get referred, you also want to configure the SEO part of Squarespace. So you go into, well, basically what I did is I went into Pages, and I went into the cog here. And you want to do this for every one of your pages. And here I clicked on SEO, and you go into Edit Websites SEO Settings. This will allow you to edit the settings of your website when it appears on Google. This thing is not moving. Here we go. So when you go on Google, there's the title of the website, and then there's text below and more text below. And this text is instrumental in getting that website on that page that you're looking for. And the objective is that you want your website to be on the first page, because very rarely people go beyond the first page of 10 results. So you really want to make sure that this description is spot on, using the words that your clients are going to type when they're looking for you. And this is where you do it in Squarespace. So here, enter a description. So as you see, a short description of your site, it should be between 50 and 300 characters, and that's because otherwise it's going to be cut in the page. So you could say, if you're selling soap, you could say soap, or get, or like treat your skin right, soap for sensitive skins, dry to oily, for example. So you really have the words that people are going to potentially look for, which is soap for sensitive skins, or soap for dry to oily skin, or things like that. So this is the kind of description you want to have. I just want to share one last thing. You really want to check this SEO checklist. I've opened it here. Here we go. So Squarespace has a really, really nice SEO checklist with, this is not what this is, SEO checklist. And they really have this really nice long SEO checklist that will actually help you make sure that you're set up in terms of SEO. And it's very, very easy. And it's simple, small things. And SEO is all about doing a series of small things that at the end of the day will make sure that your website is optimized and have the highest chances to rank higher.